Well, I did it. I changed the tyre. 76406. I'll show you. It's not really... That's the normal tyre. Like with all these new cars. It's not exactly a big, reliable wheel. Anyway, I wonder, now that I'm here, when I play the radio, I wonder will there be anything coincidental? Why the weird daffodil theme? Because we're talking about a daffodil boy. Daffodils bloom in the spring. And they are pretty. Pretty boys. Weird daffodil. Why is he a weird daffodil? You'll find out. He's a deviant brat. Oh, he's a snake boy. Sebastian. Snake boy. Okay, that was the last eruption of Steamboat Geyser. And the one before. The last two eruptions. The 22nd of October was the 30th anniversary of Jake's death. 82. Swain. The surname of Jake's mirror boy has a value of 82. The bad boy, Bulb, 37 minutes. That was in the interval. Interesting. 8 days and 2 hours is 194 hours. Hottie Selwyn, the attractive boy with green hair. Maybe he has green eyes. I'm not sure about that. But he could have green eyes. I reckon he's got green eyes. Green eyes and green hair. Very attractive boy. Mirrored daffodil bulb. Hope of the steamboat. The masochistic boy. So why is he masochistic? Because Jayton enjoys the smack of life. That's why. He enjoys the beauty of life and he enjoys the smack of life. The smack of life. Masochistic deviant. Selwyn. And his brother is Sebastian. Attractive deviant. Martes snake boys. Martin or Sebastian. Discipline Sebastian. Discipline for Satan. He really is a snake boy. My sexual energy fuel of the steamboat. So it was 194 hours and 37 minutes between the last two major eruptions. And the 22nd of October was the 30th anniversary of Jake's abduction. Abduction. Yeah, Jake didn't just die. He was abducted and murdered. So it was a tragedy. And I guess it's a good thing that Jake has a mirror boy in Martin who can hang around a bit longer, hopefully, and experience a little bit more of life, which is already done. He's already done that, compared to Jake. Including the smack of life, which Jayton likes. And since Martin is the bad mirror boy of Jake and the mirror boy of Jayton, well, I guess it makes sense that he too gets excited about the smack of life. It follows. It makes sense. 14 plus 9 is 23. Cain. I am. Nathan's age, 23. If he was still here, but he's not. Yes, there was a racehorse born on Friday, 6th of November 2009. And tomorrow is the 6th of November, but it's not Friday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Samuel was born on a Wednesday, the 24th, which is 4 sixes. Nathan was born on a Friday, also on the 24th. 24th of November, 1995. And he would be turning 24 on Sunday, 24th of November 2019. The crack of the Aussie stock whip is the smack of life. Well, actually, it's the sonic boom caused by the cracker breaking the sound barrier. Hot deviant. How exciting. A hot deviant. Well, Steamboat Geezer likes the sound of that. Yes, there was an eruption on a Thursday at 1:40. As we know, the time was 1:40 in Canberra on a Thursday. Yes, true. Steamboat gets very excited when Jayton gets disciplined. Jayton seems to not mind a bit of discipline because he keeps breaking the rules, knowing he's going to get disciplined if he breaks the rules. And then he breaks the rules deliberately, like a brat. 124 is the value of stock whip. Stock whip, stock whip. 124. It's the time of the next eruption. It's happening tomorrow at 124. The interval this time is 124 hours. 154 hours. Sorry. 124 is the time. Bulb Selwyn Daffodil Martin. Jacob Narcissus. Jacob Narcissus. That's why his hair's green. It's chlorophyll. He's a daffodil boy. 124 on Wednesday, 6th of November. And it's Mountain Standard Time now. Daylight saving has ended. Jacob, nice bees. The nice sting. The smack of life, the kinky love. Sexy mirror boy. And a good cowboy's stock whip. I get it. No wonder Steamboat's getting excited. This is all very kinky and very exciting. And sexy. And who would not be excited by all this? Indeed. Crazy Demon. Jayton's Cracker. Stock whip. Angelic Orgasm. At the end of it all, you get 7, which is bad. The bulb. 3 bulbs. Jake, Nathan and Martin. 3 bulbs. And stock whip is the time. The crack of dawn. It's truly the crack of dawn if it's 1:24 a.m. Well, it's not really the crack of dawn at all. It's that time of night where, you know, most people are in bed asleep. Canberran 76, Jayton's 46. I was just saying, I wonder if the radio is going to be more coincidental. Well, that's pretty coincidental already, because vain, in vain, or it doesn't mean vain. Like, Jason's a bit vain, because he's a daffodil boy. He has to be vain, or else he'd lose his title. And his bulb would shrink. So he has to be vain, he's got no choice. And then, fire away, hit me with your best shot. Well, that's like Yiming Yuan. Singaporean DJ. They jailed him, they caned him 24 times. 24. The time is 1:24. Oh man, that tire sounds like... It feels like, you know... I better turn the radio up.
Little hearts like the one in me. Before I put another notch in my lipstick case, you better make sure you put me in my place. Hit me with your best shot. Come on, hit me with your best shot. Hit me with your best shot. Fire away. Hit me with your best shot. Why don't you hit me with your best shot? Hit me with your best shot. Fire 106.3.
I'm going on during this time. I feel there's no one to save me. This all and nothing really got away, driving me crazy. I need somebody to hear, somebody to know, somebody to have, somebody to hold. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you know the pain, now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. I'm going under, and this time I feel there's no one to turn to. This all and nothing way of loving got me sleeping without you. I need somebody to know, somebody to hear, somebody to have, just to know how it feels. It's easy to say, but it's never the same. I guess I kinda like the way you help me escape. Now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. And I try to close my eyes, but it hurts sometimes. I fall into your arms. I'll be safe in your soul till I go back around. For now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love, but now the day bleeds into nightfall, and you're not here to get me through it all. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved. I let my guard down, and then you pull the rug. I was getting kinda used to being someone you loved.
Kristen and Nige.
The mullet that Fonzie's got in that clip, honestly, it drags behind him like a wedding veil. It's absolutely spectacular. Could we spare a moment to pay tribute?
Kristen and Nige, fueled by the cafe. Barista made coffee 24/7. Mix 106.3.
You gave me such a bad time. You tried to hurt me. Now I know. Thorn in my side, you know that's all you ever were. A bundle of lies, you know that's all that it was worth.
106.3. He's fabulous. Your workday has never felt so good.
Whatever it's
Music that feels good.
Makes me feel really good.
Mix 106.3.
Get a shiver in the dark, it's raining in the park. Meantime, sound of the river, you stop and you hold everything. A band is blowing Dixie, double fall time. Feel alright when you hear the music ring. Now you step inside, but you don't see too many faces. Coming in out of the rain, you hear the jazz go down. Competition in other places, but the horns, they blowing that sound. Way on downtown, way on down south from the town. Check out Guitar George, he knows all the chords. But it's strictly rhythm, he doesn't want to make it cry or sing. If an old guitar is all he can afford, when he gets up on the lights to play his thing. And Harry doesn't mind if he doesn't make the scene. He's got a daytime job, he's doing alright. He can play the honky-tonk like anything, saving it up Friday night with the Sultans, with the Sultans of Swing. And a crowd of young boys, they're fooling around in the corner, drunk and dressed in their best brown baggies in their platform soul. They don't give a damn about any trumpet playing band. It ain't what they call rock and roll. And the Sultans, yeah, the Sultans play Creole. Creole. Right up to the microphone. He says at last, just as the time bell rings, good night, now it's time to go home. And he makes it fast with one more day. We are the Sultans. the soft times of swing.
Mix 106.3, no late scratchings for the Melbourne Cup. I believe that's about to get underway at 3 o'clock. We'll check the latest news for you in just a tick. We'll have all the winners from the Melbourne Cup and last place lined up for you for your office sweep. Very best of luck for that. The Wilco Show with Court is coming up for you next. And a 3-day weekend. Do you like the sound of a 3-day weekend? The Wilco Show think you deserve a 3-day weekend. Will they be able to deliver? Check.
MEJ now, before there's new laws.
Is about to realise a life's dream. Seems fitting that we play the new Louis Tomlinson next hour.
Down with your hand in mine.
Because it's called We Made It. You're not missing a thing right here on Snow FM. We're crossing to Flemington right at 3 in time for the big race. Not letting you go. We'll be back right afterwards. The Honda Snowy ride for the...
November is Oz Music Month on Triple J.
I just need you to understand my reasons, to know that I go close to you. You keep on changing, you keep on changing. So don't try to fight it, completely decide what you really feel. If you try to hide it, we could lose this fight. What we got is real. When it's gonna be
Say Hi. Before that, Jaguar Jones, Kill Me With Your Love, Chance the Rapper, and Death Cab for Cutie, Do You Remember? And Hayley Mary, The Piss, The Perfume. I'm going to get out of here. Veronica and Lewis are up next, having a chat with this bloke. I'll catch you later, bye.
Gotta love Australian punk music, I think.
Mr. Mick Gentleman says they've made $150,000 in grants available to local rural landholders.
We've increased transport subsidies for eligible ACT rural landholders.
Everybody's looking for love. Ain't that the reason you're at this club?
G-Dark box, situated in a grace paddock.
Melbourne Cup. Ready to go, stalls are back, and they're racing. Nerf Boss veered to the right and bumped into Magic Wand shortly after the start. Beginning well towards the inside, Finch and Master of Reality. Mare de Glace is closer today in the early part. Pushing up out wider is Hunting Horn, and also Young Star in that group with Prince of Arran and Vow and Declare. So almost 5 or 6 across the track in the first 400 metres. Mirage Dancer behind those, and then Steel Prince, who's 3 and 4 wide. Then Twilight Payment about 8th or 9th out deeper from Raymond Tusk. Next cross counter Constantinople on the fence. Then came Southern France 3 and 4 wide from Mustagia Sound. Next was Downdraft and well back in the field early. Settling down is on the inside. Rostropovich with also Magic Wand. In the chosen one, Il Paradiso, Surprise Baby second last. And at the end is Nerf Boss. At the judge, Vow and Declare for Australia leads with Twilight Payment ambling up on its outside. A length and a quarter away then is Master of Reality in a plumb spot from Young Star, and the speed is muddling in the early part of the race. They were followed by Prince of Arran, out wider Hunting Horn from Steel Prince who's pulling. Next is Finch, a length and a half away Mirage Dancer, then Raymond Tusk, and then came Southern France. Mare de Glace after beginning well is now about midfield, one off the fence from Constantinople as they head towards the riverside in the 1700 metres. Further back is Mustagia. There's no pace in the cup. Constantinople on the fence, and then came cross counter Downdraft. Well back in the field now, heading towards the 1650 is Latrobe, and then came Sound. Further back is Surprise Baby. Magic Wand around him. Rostropovich the inside, a length Il Paradiso the chosen one, and at the back is Nerf Boss. So it's Twilight Payment heading towards the 1400 metres, just gets a little bit quicker. A length and 3/4 to in second, Master of Reality. They were followed by Vow and Declare the box seat third. Then came Hunting Horn, Prince of Arran, a length and a half Young Star and Steel Prince still pulling. A length and a half to Finch, and then came Raymond Tusk. Next Mirage Dancer and Constantinople at the 1200 metres. Further back in the field, Southern France, who's a bit wide. Then Mare de Glace. Next in the field, Latrobe, Mustagia, cross counter. Downdraft, Sound, Mirage Dancer on the fence. A length and a quarter away at the 1000 is Magic Wand, Funky going. Surprise Baby's making his move. All Kennedy so third last, and then came the chosen one. And through further back is Nerf Boss. So things are well to 150 and beyond. Twilight Payment lead, 3/4 Master of Reality. Hunting Horn, 3D, Vow and Declare behind them from Prince of Arran. And they were followed by Raymond Tusk. Constantinople trying to get into the clear from Mare de Glace. Next behind those horses, Southern France and Downdraft, Master of Reality. Frielli at the top of the straight went for home at the 400 metres. Vow and Declare back to the inside. 2 lengths Prince of Arran. Then came Hunting Horn, Il Paradiso late. Master of Reality with Vow and Declare on the inside. Then Prince of Arran, Raymond Tusk Finch. It's Master of Reality. Vow and Declare up on the inside. Vow and Declare, Prince of Arran is lifting late with Il Paradiso. Master of Reality just in front. Vow and Declare kicks. Vow and Declare's won it for Australia. They're on top of the world. Beat Prince of Arran, Il Paradiso in a photo finish, and Master of Reality, a classic cup. Behind them, Mare de Glace, then Cross Counter. Next to finish in the race was Sound, Twilight Payment. Then came Raymond Tusk, Steel Prince. Constantinople pulls up with the chosen one, Finch. Back behind them, Latrobe, Nerf Boss, Mirage Dancer, well back, Young Star, Moustachia, Southern France, Downdraft well back, with also behind those Hunting Horn towards the end, with also Rostropovich, and it was one of the last to pull up, and Magic Wand back with those. Vow and Declare will win the Lexus Melbourne Cup.
The running of the Melbourne Cup live, thanks to the Banjo Patterson Inn. The beers and bubbles are better at the Banjo. Across the snowy mountains, and now on your Google smart speaker by saying, "Hey Google, play Snow FM."
Welcome to 97.7 Snow FM.
Welcome back. Across the snowy mountains, another 10 in a row on the Snowy's hit music station, 97.7 Snow FM.
Sweat dripping off me before I even knew her name. La, la, la. You felt like oh la la la, yeah, no. Sapphire and moonlight, we danced for hours in the same tequila sunrise. Her body fit right in my hands, la la la. You felt like oh la la la, yeah. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave, yeah, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. Back in the hotel, there's just some things that never change. You say we're just friends, but friends don't know the way you taste. La la la. Cause you know it's been a long time coming, don't you let me fall. Your lips undress me, hooked on your tongue. Love your kisses deadly, don't stop. I love it when you call me señorita. I wish I could pretend I didn't need you, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you know I love it when you call me señorita. I wish it wasn't so damn hard to leave, yeah, but every touch is ooh la la la. It's true la la la. Oh, I should be running. Oh, you keep me coming for you. All along I've been coming for you, and I hope it meant something to you. Call my name, I'll be coming for you, coming for you. For you. She loves you, but I know
Senorita, Camila Cabello, and Shawn Mendes on at 97.7 Snow FM. You're here with Matty Ray.
Run and one of the Melbourne Cup for 2019. Bow and declare your winner as it appears a photo between Il Paradiso and Quinta Moran for the Miners. There we are, done and dusted for another year. Back to the hits, it's another 10 in a row on your Cup Day afternoon. Snow FM, Rail Riding's up with Castle.
Veronica and Lewis.
Oh, when comes at you fast?
On Triple J.
Made me wanna cry on the subway home. Made me wanna die 20 feet below. Even when we're drunk, we have nothing to say. So baby, what's the point when I'm back in LA? I'm broken down, and you're not here now.
I was thinking flat battery, flat tire. What else could go wrong? It's been flashing since for quite a while, actually. Since about halfway here. But I wasn't too worried because it has flashed for longer than that before. And everything has been okay. Now, even if Steamboat doesn't go off at the time I've said, which, logically speaking, is the most likely possibility, I think I'm right with the theme of beauty and pain. That will be reflected in the time and the interval of the next eruption. The time and the interval. What are we talking about? Racehorses. What are we talking about? An interval of 6 days, 10 hours, 610, 124 is the time. Even if it's not the time and interval that I have said, the theme is right. Beauty and pain.